Hi, welcome to the first in a video diary series about creating a design. Now obviously the design that I'm going to be working on hasn't been created yet, so I'm going to show you a bit about another design that's very similar. This is the sister piece of the one that I'm going to be working on, and this is my sparkly chronic dragon. I created this one and it was published in Creative Embroidery and Cross Stitch, which is an Australian publication, last year. Now I don't know if you can see on camera quite how sparkly it is, but the chronic threads leave beautiful sheen. The design is sewn entirely in chronic threads with Mill Hill beads for highlights and a couple of crystals. They were lovely to work with. They don't fray, they're quite hard wearing, and the silk threads that I used in the wing are great for hard iron because they slide so easily. The fabric that I've used is by a company called Sparklies, and this is called Charcoal Slate, and there's a bit about the history of the design that comes with it. A few years ago, Kate at Sparklies was very kind and allowed me to camp out on the end of her stall at Harrogate Knitting and Stitching Show. One of Kate's designs, which was very much admired by everyone, including me, was this fabulous dragon. Kate suggested that I should do a dragon of my own, and obviously the idea appealed to me. I'd recently done this design, Fireflower, and I thought crewel work and hardanger would be a perfect medium. I got the idea to sew the phoenix a couple of years ago, back when I was still sewing the dragon. I was enjoying exploring all the techniques and playing with this so much, and I was getting great reactions from everybody who was seeing it. And as I don't usually do figurative work, it was quite a different thing for me to do, and I thought it'd be such good fun to do another one, a phoenix on black background in red and gold and oranges, fire colours. And so it's been percolating around in my head since then. Usually with me, designs do take a couple of years in my head before they're ready to go onto paper, which does mean that it takes quite a long time between designs, but it usually means that they're the best ones when they're finished, so fingers crossed. And so I've spent a bit of time researching what I want them to look like and different phoenix images in mythology, and now I've started putting it into the computer as a sketch. I start off with a very rough sketch into the design program, just to give me an idea of where I want to go. I always use pink because it's a colour I seldom use in a design, and it's easiest just to be able to delete the colour at the end of it to get rid of the scan lines. Usually my designs are geometric, so the sketch looks a bit more like this. So it's a bit more unusual for me to be working with an actual drawing, but it's quite good fun. Obviously this is not how it's going to end up. It's going to be a lot more polished, and I don't like the tail at the moment. But so far this basic sketch has taken me about an hour. One of the reasons that I want to do this design diary is to show quite how long it takes to put together a pattern, so that people appreciate this and maybe think twice about file sharing. I use EasyCross design software, which is fabulous to work with, really user-friendly, and if you do lots of specialty stitches like I do, you can create your own stitches in the menu and save them. You can't actually see the grid on this just because it's such a big design. When you zoom in, you can see it a lot better. The next stage for me is going to be putting it in as actual stitches rather than just a sketch. Now that's going to be a time-consuming part. So that's stage one of the design process, and hopefully it was interesting. If you'd like to see any more of the episodes, please subscribe to my channel and you'll get notifications when they come out. Thanks for watching. Bye.